Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? The King of Lightning here today. Now, I got the last Naruto, the movie related news. And this is going to be on SaiyanIsland.com. The title of the article is as follows. The last Naruto the movie, Otsutsuki family tree, Toneri / Naruto / Hinata art. Now, just to get a good idea about what's happening here, because you're going to see, obviously, when you click on the link in the box below, but the first paragraph, very simple. It's like 2 sentences right here. In the last Naruto the movie, the moon is falling. 2 years after the final battle between Naruto and Sasuke, a mysterious being arrives in the village hidden in the leaves. His name, Toneri Otsutsuki, the descendant of Kaguya Otsutsuki. Many fans have wondered where in the Otsutsuki line Toneri stood. And new information, they don't say where. They just say new information, period. Reveals. It's under Homura Otsutsuki. Homura is the brother to Hagoromo, the Sage Six Paths. So when you go to the picture that they have on Saiyan Island, you see that there's Kaguya, the progenitor of chakra, and then her 2 sons, Hagoromo, and then Homura. And from then on, we know that Hagoromo, he has Ashura and he has Indra, which later on the descendants of them are Hashirama and Madara. But when it comes to Homura, it's far more vague. And then you just have apparently a descendant of Homura being Toneri. So that's where he comes from, which is cool to find out. But again, they say new information, but they don't say where specifically this quote-unquote new information came from. So I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna take it with a giant grain of salt, because I like specifics about who said what at what point in time, and how do you know specifically, stuff like that. Like, who gave you this intel? So, according to Saiyan Island, this is what it is. And that's fascinating, because we've kind of wondered, like, where he fits in this lineage of the Otsutsuki bloodline. And voila, it is Homura Otsutsuki, who is his ancestor. Now, going on to the other thing in the article that they mentioned. I mean, basically, it's an artwork of Naruto holding the red scarf. You have Hinata looking worried. You have Toneri smiling, and then you have the moon behind Naruto, and that's pretty much it. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty captivating. But the main thing that I think in the article that's actually important is the introduction of, or not the introduction, but more so the kickstart of the new era opening project. And they actually have a logo, which is kind of cool. Like, you can't really, like, well, if you zoom in close enough to the picture, you can see it. You have Minato, then you have Naruto, then you have his son Bolt, and looking all badass and shit, silhouettes. I think Minato's is purple, Naruto's is orange, and then Bolt's is blue. Green. So, that's cool. So, the whole generational thing. And then they just tell you, once again, that the side story that is going to come out in spring 2015 is going to be created by Akira Higashiyama, the creator, or the person who actually, I don't think he directed it, but I think he was the story writer for the Blood Prison movie. I know I butchered his name, but whatever, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm not that good sometimes when it comes to pronouncing Japanese names. It is my bad. Though, it's going to be him, and it's going to be Kishimoto, who are going to actually be the main individuals when it comes to this particular side story. So, again, we already know that, and now it's further reinforcement of that. So, overall, that's pretty much it. And, again, the main thing here in the article, I think, is the whole Toneri bloodline, where he comes from. Like, who was his ancestor? Was it Hagoromo, or was it Homura? And voila, it was Homura. So Homura did have descendants, which we can assume his descendants are the Hyuga. I mean, again, we don't know why Toneri wants to capture Hinata, but the assumption here is that it has direct correlations with Homura himself. In fact, I'm really hoping in this movie, now that we know, according to Saiyan Island, now that we know that Toneri is the descendant of Homura, I'm hoping that we actually get a lot more, like, I want to see, like, a few scenes of Homura back in the past with his brother Hagoromo. That would be pretty cool if we got, like, animation of that at this point in time in the movie. That'd be really cool. So I'll see you guys later. Have a nice one.